And now, let's meet your first-time recipients. Rami Al-Kafaji, sophomore, Global Affairs. His favorite thing about his major is how applicable it is to every facet of life. Julia Ames, sophomore, Integrative Studies with a concentration in liberal arts for the teaching professionals. Her favorite professor is Andrew Wanseidler, and working with him was nothing short of extraordinary. Lauren Ashton, sophomore, Government and International Politics. Her favorite thing about her major is the possibility to work in the field that can change people's lives. Annika Ashwin, sophomore, Information Systems and Operations Management. Rachel Balzer, sophomore, Kinesiology. Her favorite thing about her major is how much it pertains to sports and athletics. Jack Bowles, sophomore, English major. Marlana Bosevich, junior, Mathematics. Her favorite thing about her major is a career path that can venture into a variety of fields and industries. Abigail Carlson, sophomore, Criminology. Her favorite professor this semester is Professor Gallagher because of her never-ending stories that she's willing to share. Ryan Cherry, sophomore, Computer Science. Ryan researched a lot of information about different computer parts and was finally able to build his own computer. It was an experience that helped him understand more about computers and his degree. Jacqueline Clabeau, junior, Biology. What really intrigues her is that a lot of what she is learning in her biology classes can apply to the ongoing pandemic, which makes her feel more informed. Jewel Clark, sophomore, Psychology. Her favorite professor is Amanda Stack, an English professor who made it a point to really get to know her students and teach them skills that they can use outside the classroom. Ashley Dawson, junior, Community Health. Ashley is an honors college lead mentor and raised money for care packages for families last semester. Edward Deskins, sophomore, Mechanical Engineering. Erin Donahue, senior, Rehabilitation Science. Erin will be attending physical therapy school next fall after graduation. Annabelle Eastman, sophomore, Kinesiology. Professor Ryan Hughes is her favorite as they share an Australian background. It has been comforting for her to learn from a familiar accent in some of the classes. Alec English, sophomore, Government and International Politics. Emily Fitch, sophomore, Accounting major. Her favorite part about majoring in accounting is knowing that there are many career opportunities. Claire Higgins, sophomore, Integrative Studies. Her favorite professor is Misty Krell because of the great learning atmosphere, even through Zoom. Grace Hodeling, sophomore, Psychology. Jester Hutchison, sophomore, English. Their favorite professor is Kristen Summerline in the English department for restoring their confidence in their writing. Allison Johnston, senior, Biology. Davis Catterley, sophomore, Government. The favorite thing about his major is that it allows him to assess the current political climate and what we can do to better our government and help Americans. Natalia Kanos, junior, Government and International Politics. Her favorite professor is Delton Daigle. It was the first class that had a math curriculum that she enjoyed. Momin Khan, junior, Business with a concentration in Finance. Milan Matnaja, junior, Integrative Studies with a concentration in Life Science Humanities and Social Science. His favorite professor is Lee Solomon because he's very attentive to students' questions during lecture. Madeline Myers, sophomore, Health, Fitness, and Recreation Resources with a concentration in Sport Management. Her favorite thing about sport management is she gets to work in such a fun industry. Casey Nelson, junior, Social Work. Favorite professor is Daniel Friedman of the Social Work Department. Alyssa O'Gork, sophomore, computational and data science. She is fluent in American Sign Language as both of her parents are deaf. Isa Cater, Junior, Information Systems and Operations Management. His favorite professor is Thomas Rostici because of his way of teaching inspires creativity and passion in economics. Leon Rylhak, Sophomore, Finance major. He is half French and half German and speaks 3 languages fluently. James Seal, Sophomore, Health, Fitness, and Recreation Resources. His favorite thing about his major is the range of topics that allow you to learn about different things. Jeremy Seymour, Sophomore, Accounting. Jeremy's favorite professor is Sherry Huerta because she really cared about her students and wanted them to do well. Christina Walker, Sophomore, Criminology. Her favorite professor is Christopher Elzy, who helped her realize she can do whatever she puts her mind to. Marley Willard, Sophomore, Nursing. Her favorite thing about her major is the Senior Mentorship Program within the Student Nurses Association because the mentors provide guidance and support. Hannah Yang, Senior, Psychology. Plans to enroll in the Master of Science in Management graduate program at Mason. Joshua Yorish, Sophomore, Communication.